ATMs, you step in the what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for?
It's week 17 of the 2023 season, and we'll get to see the Eagles, reigning league MVP, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our Space Eaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Throwing on first down. Crisp. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Off play action. Crisp. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Montgomery will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Crisp. And he will find his man on the outside. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Crisp rolling to his left. And here's the former Washington wideout, Jamison Crowder. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Off play action. Crisp. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll run for it with Montgomery. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Crisp. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Crisp. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher tied in. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive. Off the play fake. Crisp. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Off play action. Crisp out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles continue to... So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football, because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Evades him at the 20. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Montgomery with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Allen. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
Let's go now.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Going up the gut, Montgomery shifts by him at the 25. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. David Montgomery, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are closing in on that. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the score. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helps.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery. Oh, and now some space to operate. The 40. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And they take a knee.
Let's go now, let's go.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. You.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah. it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones, yeah, the just at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking.
It's week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Packers under the lights on Sunday night.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles. Well, they're pacing the NFL in passing yardage this season, but a tough test awaits them to stay in that top spot as they face one of the league's best secondaries.
And partner, with how they've played this season, both sides are awfully confident they'll be able to put up big-time numbers. I think it's going to be a very entertaining game just because of that. So let's say it together. Eventually, something's got to give.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
Here we go, sack, cowboy in.
Throwing on first down. Crisp. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Off the play fake. Crisp on the move to his left. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Play action. Crisp. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Again, this is Montgomery. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 22. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Off the play fake. Crisp. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Second and goal from the 1. Back to throw again. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Eagles come right. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Play action. Crisp. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Montgomery. Give him 4 on the carry there and 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And you think he personally is evaluating? They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Off the play fake. Crisp. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st down, Crisp. He finds his man complete. That's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Back to throw. Crisp. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Grant Calcaterra. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Another touch quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. On 4th down, Crisp rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Eagles, they finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
And girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take a $250,000, hella final. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the Doge, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer boots off and what do you have? You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for us? Get back in pocket. The world world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house. Venting in the safe. Can I vent out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and fools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies subtracting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up.
Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for status. When you show your show, no credit. When you show your bro for leverage.
What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What's your life like? You gossip. What the is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like Oprah, dog. I treat you like I'm Jigga.